Tokyo. Test nets. gRPC. gRPC is useful due to its high performance, efficient serialization with protocol buffers, support for real-time streaming, cross-platform compatibility, strong typing, and robust security features. These benefits ensure fast, efficient, and secure communication essential for real-time blockchain transaction processing and analysis using MEV. Please see the next section for sending your first bundle. To quickly start sending bundles, try the CLI client in our searcher examples repo. Prerequisites. Ensure your environment is set up as described in Getting Started Guide. Set up the searcher examples repo. Run the searcher CLI example using the gRPC endpoint. Without authentication, default. Follow the example code without the auth key to access the block engine. With authentication, using approved pub key. The block engine uses a challenge response authentication mechanism with messages signed by a local Solana key pair. This local key pair shouldn't contain funds and doesn't need to be related to the key pair you use to sign transactions or submit bundles. Five requests per second. So this is the JSON RPC API reference. So the block engine can use HTTP as well to make the request. Do this with or without authorization. Definitions bundle. A list of transactions that execute sequentially and atomically, meaning all or nothing. A bundle only succeeds if all individual transactions within it succeed. Have the hash, the pub key, the tip amount, transaction. Accounts to which a tip can be paid for processing bundles. Clients submitting bundles must pay a tip for this service. A list of Solana instructions signed by a client key pair to authorize those actions. An ED25519 signature of a transaction's payload used to identify transactions. State commitment. The commitment level indicates how finalized a block is at a given point in time, listed from most to least finalized. The commitment levels are finalized. The node will query the most recent block confirmed by a supermajority of the cluster as having reached maximum lockout. This means the cluster has recognized this block as final. Confirmed, the node will query the most recent block that has been directly voted on by a supermajority of the cluster, incorporating votes from gossip and replay. It does not count votes on descendants of a block, only direct votes on that block. This level also upholds optimistic confirmation guarantees from release 1.3 onwards. Okay. So URL looking like. To leverage our HTTP endpoints, you can use the JSON RPC HTTP request to our block engine. These block engines only support the send transaction endpoint. So URLs here, mainnet, Amsterdam, Frankfurt. You can send JSON RPC requests to any block engine using the following URLs to route to a specific engine. Bundle endpoints. For bundle related methods, use the URL path, refer to the documentation. Okay, transactions. For single transaction related methods, use the URL path. This functionality allows you to send accelerated transactions using, for single transactions, transaction related methods, use the URL path. This functionality allows you to send accelerated transactions using Jito's block engine to expedite trades. 20 more, please, 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 please. For single transaction related methods, use the URL path transactions. This functionality allows you to send accelerated transactions using Jito's block engine to expedite trades. Refer to the documentation to see the available JSON RPC endpoints for transaction. Bundles. To read more about bundles, you can check out the bundles section. Get in-flight bundle status. So you can get some sort of status here. Get bundle statuses. So you can see the statuses of the bundle. Okay. Get tip accounts. Retrieves the tip accounts designated for tip payments for bundles. The tip accounts have remained constant and can be found here. Response. Send bundle. Submits a bundled list of signed transactions to the cluster for processing. The transactions are atomically processed in order, meaning if any transaction fails, the entire bundle is rejected, all or nothing. This method relays the bundle created by clients to the leader without any modifications. If the bundle is set to expire after the next Jito Solana leader, this method immediately returns a success response with a bundle ID, indicating the bundle has been received. This does not guarantee the bundle will be processed or land on chain. To check the bundle status, use get bundle statuses with bundle ID. So a tip is necessary for the bundle to be considered. The tip can be any instruction, top level, or CPI that transfers SOL to one of the 8 tip accounts. Clients should ensure they have sufficient balance and state assertions, allowing the tip to go through conditionally, especially if tipping as a separate transaction. If the tip is too low, the bundle might not be selected.